Hello all, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Usha Rani and I am a data scientist. Today I'll be discussing natural language processing topic text summarization using Spacy library. So before getting started, I wanted to tell you something about text summarization. Text summarization is the process of distilling the most important information from the sources. That means here distilling means extracting the most important information from a source, that means from a text document. And this idea of summarization is to find out a subset of data that contains the information of the entire set. That means what we are going to do here, it is a process of shortening the text document with the software. Here we are doing the automatic text summarization. Actually, why this automatic text summarization is required? Mostly we don't have a time to go with the lengthy text, right? By using this text summarization, you can summarize a particular text which will give you the overall summary of your text. And also that means it reduces our reading time and also it improves our efficiency of indexing, and it is actually the less biased than the human summarizers. When you are going for the researching documents, the summarization make the selection process easier. So that is why most of the researching organizations are using this text summarization concept. So there are two types of summarizations. One is extract and another one is abstract. This extract summarization will give you the summary of selecting few sentences from the overall text. Here we will select, it will give you the summary by selecting the few sentences from the overall text. And the abstract means the abstract information about the overall text. That means it gives the total abstraction of the overall text. So now let us see how to do the text summarization. Here let us see how to do the text summarization. So for that I have collected a document, that is a text document. So that is a speech of our Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi's speech that is addressed to the nation on the occasion of 74th Independence Day that was held on August 15, 2020 recently. So this I have collected from this website. The URL will be given in the description. That I will show you once where I have collected this. So I have collected this information from Press Information Bureau, Government of India. So this is that text. This is the text here. Prime Minister of Sri Narendra Modi's address to the nation from the Red Fort on the occasion of 74th Independence Day, August 15, 2020. So this document is a very lengthy document. This contains around 50,000 plus words. Very lengthy document I have taken. This I have to summarize now in a short form. So right now, for this summarization, I need the library. So here in natural language processing, we have a library called Spacy. So this is an open source library that you can install like this. Pip install, use Spacy, and you can download it n_core_web_sm. So this I will let you know what it is. So here this is a documentation of Spacy library, that is spacy.io. So the URL I will give you in the description. If you go to the usage, so here you can select the English language and then pip install use Spacy, and then here you have a module. Here you have to download this, that is en_core_web_sm. So what does it mean? I will tell you. We have here en stands for English language, and core actually that specifies the vocabulary, syntax and entities of the particular type of modal capabilities in the document. And here web actually giving us the genre of the text which we have taken, that is either it may be blogs or news or comment. And then SM stands for size of the document, that is SM is small. So if you it is given 11 MB, then if you have a medium size, that will use MD here. You have to download this, and if it is a large document, so you have to download this after Spacy. So this is all about Spacy that you can download from here and you can install from this Spacy documentation. Now let me go to my PPT. Then for doing all these operations, to simplify this session, I have prepared a few steps. So these are my steps that I am going to implement one by one. Here first step is importing the required libraries. So Spacy libraries I have to import, and here sample documentation, text documentation I have collected already, that is Modi speech that I have shown you before, and then I have to do the tokenization that I'll explain you during my session, and then text pre-processing that I have to clean the data, and then I have to compute the word frequency for each of the word present in the document, and then compute sentence scores, so that I'll tell you during the session. And in my last step I have to build the summary, so I have to summarize the whole document. So for that, let me open my Jupyter notebook. So this is my Jupyter notebook that I have already prepared the code in text summarization. And first step, as I told you, importing the required libraries. So here I am importing Spacy library, import Spacy, and then for text pre-processing I am importing stop words from spacy.lang.en, that is in English language. Stop words I am importing, and then I am importing punctuations from string. So let me execute this. Okay, the libraries are imported. Now in my next step, I will show you what is the text I have taken, that is Modi speech that I have already shown you. That is my second step, sample text document. So this is the Modi speech that I have pasted here. Now I am executing it. So I wanted to check what is the length of this Modi speech, how many words it contains. So that is length of Modi speech. I am executing it. Now there are 50,264 words are present in this document. Now I want to pass this document by creating the model NLP, that is equal to spacy.load. I am importing this model. Let me execute this first, and then that is my document I am taking as this object, and NLP I am going to pass this document Modi speech through the NLP. So I am executing this, and then my next step is tokenization. Tokenization means converting overall documentation into the sentences and then converting the sentences into the words. So that is called tokenization. So here I am doing the tokenization, that is I have taken my tokenization is equal to token.text for token in the document which we have given here. So I am printing the tokens now. So these are the words we have in the document in each sentence. These are the words that are present in each sentence. So let me show you once here. So see here, this is the document. Here we have, my dear countrymen, congratulations and many best wishes. So like this, it has converted into a words using the tokenization method. Like this. My is one word, dear countrymen, congratulations and many. Okay, here if you observe, there are some punctuation marks are present, and to, as, these are the stop words in English language. I mean generally what we take in English language, we have to remove all these stop words and punctuation marks from this document. So for that I am going to the next step, that is text pre-processing. In the text pre-processing, I am cleaning my text document. So I want to specify what are the stop words that are present in the English language. So let me print this. So these are all the stop words that are present in the English language, that is been, most, those, serious, beside, is, to, was, again, with, either. So these are all the stop words that are present in the English language. So whatever the stop words I have present in my text document, I have to remove those, and then as well punctuation marks also. This also I am executing. So these are all the punctuation marks are present. So whatever the punctuation marks are present in my document, as well I have to remove them. And then in my next step, what I am going to do here is I am going to compute the word frequency. For that I have written a for loop, that is what it is specifying, what it is going to do here is it is creating a dictionary, word frequencies dictionary. So in that I am going to take the words, each word from my tokens, and what are the type of words I am going to take? That word that is not present in the stop words, and as well it is not present in the punctuations, that word will be taken here, and then it will be given as a frequency. That is, if first word it is repeating, if first word we are taking means it is given as 1. If it will occur again and then it is occurring next time, it will be incremented by 1. So like this we will find out we will compute the word frequency values. So let me execute this, and I wanted to print the word frequencies. So if you observe here, my is repeated 26 times, dear is repeated 26 times, like this. All security is repeated 10 times, the is repeated 14 times, and India is repeated 106 times. Like this I have calculated all the frequencies from the document. I have taken. And then what I am going to do here is I want to know what is the maximum frequency from this word frequencies. So for that I have written maximum frequency is equal to maximum of word frequency dot values. So I am executing this and I wanted to find what is the maximum frequency. See, if you observe here, there is a 126 times that one word is repeated. Okay, and now so from 1 to 126 frequency of words are there, so that I want to normalize those values, and that means I wanted to restrict them from 0 to 1. So for that I am going to do the normalization on the word frequencies. So I have written a for loop here for word in the word frequencies. From each word in the word frequencies, that I am dividing by the maximum frequency, so that I will get the normalized values of the word frequency values for each word. Here I got the normalized frequency value for each of the word present in the document. So for my it is 0.20, dear 0.20, here India 0.80. So like this I have normalized all the word frequency values. And now what I am going to do here is I am going to do the sentence tokenization. So that means I am converting the whole document into sentences. So for that, sentence tokens is equal to sent first sent in the docs.sends. So I am printing the sentence tokens. So these are all the sentences that I have present in the document. The first sentence is, my dear countrymen, congratulations and many best wishes to all the countrymen on this auspicious occasion of independence. So this is the first sentence, and the second one is this, and the third one is this. Like this the document is converted into the sentence tokens, that is different sentences. And then I wanted to compute the sentence scores. Then how will I find the sentence scores? Here I have prepared a dictionary called sentence scores, and in that I am going to pass each sentence from the sentence tokens. Okay, and I wanted to take the normalized frequency value of each word in that particular sentence, and then I will add the normalized frequency value, so that I will get the sentence score here. So I will show you. For example, here my dear countrymen is there. For example, let me take this as a one sentence. So here my is having normalized frequency as 0.20, dear is 0.20, and here countryman is 0.23. So I have to add these three values so that I will get the sentence score for this particular sentence. So like this I have to find for all the sentence tokens. So that what I have specified here in this for loop. So let me execute this. I wanted to print the sentence scores for each of the sentence. So these are the scores of the each sentence score. And everyone is engaged in protecting Mother India. So this is sentence score is 0.031. So like this I have done the sentences scores, and then I wanted to find what is the length of the sentence tokens. So here I got 503. There are 503 sentences are present in the sentence token, that is number of sentences. And then from that sentence tokens, from that all the sentences, I wanted to take only the 20% of the sentence tokens. So from that, if I want to find the top top n sentences with the largest score. Here I am also specifying the largest score value. Maximum sentence score sentence will be taken into the consideration. So for that I am going to import heap module, that is from heap queue import n largest. I am importing n largest from heap queue. In that I am going to do the select, I am going to select the length of sent tokens. That means I am going to take only the 20% of the sentences based on the sentence score, that which has the maximum sentence score. That is select length is equal to int length of sentence underscore tokens. That is here that is multiplied by 0.2, that is 20% of the sentences I am taking from based on the sentence score. Now let me execute this. Here I am going to take 100 sentences out of the 503 sentences, and then in my next step I am going to build the summary. So how I summarize the sentences? By taking the n largest. In this I am passing these parameters. First one is select length, that is 100 sentences I am passing here, and then sentence score is the key that I am going to take. And here let me execute this. So these are the summarized sentences. So I got the summarized sentences from the whole document. And then in my final summary, what I am going to do here is I am going to create the meaningful sentences with words from these summarized sentences. So by using this code, let me execute this and then final summary. So this is the final summary, and now I am going to join all the sentences. These are only the sentences in a list, so that I am going to add all the sentences like a paragraph. So for that I am going to join the sentences, that is Modi speech summary I am taking here as the object. I am joining all the final summary sentences. I am joining the summary, and then Modi speech summary finally, yes, it is the final summary of the Modi speech which we have taken. Okay, I wanted to show you what is the length of this summary first. So this is the length of the summary. How many words we got? 14,199. So let me check what is original text document length. That is 50,264 words that are present in this original document. So out of that we have collected only 14,199 words using this text summarization with a meaningful summary. So by using this text summarization, you can take any document or you can take any research article, you can summarize it by using this process and by using this Spacy library. I hope you like this video. Please do share with your friends and subscribe. If you are not already subscribed, press bell icon and then press all, so that you will not miss any knowledge video from my channel. And I will be keep on uploading the knowledge videos on machine learning, deep learning and natural language processing. And keep watching. Happy learning.